The Amarillo Little Theater is gearing up for its production of The Prince of Egypt, featuring a cast of 70 ALT Academy students telling the story of Moses and his brother Ramses. Our Rochelle Hamilton Jr. has more with some of the cast and crew. He joins us live at the Amarillo Little Theater. Good morning, Ro. What can you tell us about this upcoming production?
Well, Kaylee, good morning. It is great to be out here with the Amarillo Little Theater this morning. They are actually preparing for its production of The Prince of Egypt. Now, it'll feature music and lyrics by Academy Award winner Stephen Schwartz, and he's the creative wizard behind Wicked. So this morning I'm joined by Harrison Stringer, who's the director of the production, and Alessandro Dieguez, who's playing Moses. First of all, thank y'all for being here this morning.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Harrison, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Tell us a little bit about this production.
Yeah, so The Prince of Egypt is based off of the DreamWorks animated movie from the 90s. It won the Oscar for Best Song for When You Believe, so it has some of those great songs from that movie. But it basically tells the story of Exodus from the Bible with Moses and Ramses and his brother and the plagues and the parting of the Red Sea. It's a really huge spectacle, but we're having so much fun with it. It's a great show.
Absolutely. Now, you have a cast of 70, which we were talking off camera. That's a pretty significant cast for a theater production. What was it like getting a cast of this size together?
It's a blast. I mean, the kids range in age from 5 to 18, and so they've got all sorts of different skill sets and different things to highlight. But even our youngest cast members are having so much fun. We find different opportunities to highlight everybody. So it's just a great chance in the spring to really show off how vibrant our whole community is of kids. It's really awesome. Absolutely.
Okay, now Alessandro, you're playing the role of Moses. Tell me a little bit more about that role.
Well, Moses is such a significant character in the Bible, such a significant person. I'm Catholic, so I believe all the events that I'm telling actually occurred. So I'm having a blast playing him. It's an honor for me, and I'm excited for audiences to see it. I think it's fantastic.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about your preparation for the role of Moses. What was that like?
Well, as soon as the show was announced, I went ahead and gave the cast recording a listen. I had never seen the movie or anything, but since then I've seen the movie. I reread Exodus, or Moses' part of Exodus. I watched the pro shot from the West End. But of course, you always want to make a character your own. You never want to copy what anyone else has done. But I always love to know what I'm getting myself into. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, we know what the Amarillo Little Theater and the Academy means to the city of Amarillo. It's an iconic institution. For both of y'all on a personal level, what's it been like to be involved with ALT over the years?
It's an honor. I mean, I started as a volunteer back in 2009. As a kid, I basically grew up in this theater, but now coming full circle, running the academy that I grew up in is amazing. It just goes to show that the training that we do here just really sets up a cycle of growth for the arts in Amarillo. I mean, we just keep pouring back into our community. So we're approaching our 100th season. We've got big plans coming up for our centennial. Next year's 99, so we're in full gear planning for our centennial season. It's going to be amazing.
Awesome. What about you, Alessandro?
It's a second family I found here. It was in 2019 when I began. I was in 4th grade, and it's just it's kept me coming back. I remember I counted my performances. I'm nearing around 100 shows I've done here. Only 13 shows, but 100 performances, and it's just I don't plan to go anywhere. I have a great time.
All right, great deal. Now we got about 30 seconds left. Talk to us about the dates of production for the show.
Yeah, so we open this weekend and we run through Easter Sunday. Most of our shows are sold out or really close to being sold out. So if you want to get tickets, I recommend calling our box office, 806-355-9991, and they can get you on a wait list. We might add chairs in the aisles as well, get everybody in that we can to see this amazing show. So.
All right, man, absolutely. Now stick around, don't go anywhere, because we'll have more with Harrison, Alessandro, and the Amarillo Little Theater. But for now, I'll go ahead and toss it back to you, Kaylee, in the studio.
Bro, thank you. The Amarillo Little Theater is gearing up for its production of The Prince of Egypt, featuring a cast of 70 ALT Academy students telling the story of Moses and his brother Ramses. Our Rochelle Hamilton Jr. has more with some of the cast and crew. He joins us live at the Amarillo Little Theater. Good morning, Ro. What can you tell us?
Well, good morning, Kaylee. We are back out here at the Amarillo Little Theater this morning. I'm still here with Harrison Stringer and Alessandro Dieguez. And We are talking about The Prince of Egypt, their upcoming production. And right here behind us, we have one of the set pieces. And Harrison, I'm going to kind of get out the way here and let you kind of explain what this is and, kind of how long it took to put it together.
Sure, yeah. So this is the Pharaoh's throne right behind us. It's just one of the many pieces that we have, but I think it's cool. It shows off a lot of our intricate kind of paint work that our scenic design team does and our tech team does. Every one of these jewels that you see on the throne is actually just paint with different shadows and highlights that's giving it the look and feel of jewels. And then up there we've got a scarab beetle that's actually carved out of foam, just foam pieces stacked on top of each other, carved out and then painted. So we turn wood and foam into stone and jewels and make the wonders of Egypt with it. It's really cool. Yeah.
And of course, the set decorations and all that, that's really what, like, the glue of these productions. Talk about how long it can take, the hours that can go into building some of these set pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it takes weeks for us to get our sets put up and painted and detailed the way that the caliber that we have come to expect for ALT. We have a great tech team that does it during the days, but we also rely heavily on our volunteers. We've got volunteers that come in nearly every Saturday to help build and paint. They're amazing, and so it's also just another aspect that people can get involved with ALT. If you have any carpentry skills, if you have any paint skills, you don't even need it. You can come learn a new skill. So we're always looking for volunteers to help make our sets look amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Alessandro, you can come on in here a little bit. You're one of the, of course, you're playing Moses in this production. Talk about the time that it takes, learning lines and scripts and even learning, some of the actors and learning their chemistry with them. Talk about the work that goes into that.
It sure is a lot, but I think with the excellent direction we have at ALT with everyone on the production team, the rehearsal time we're given is completely adequate for us to get all that stuff down. And it's just about telling a story. So after a while, you get a feel for your character and the dynamic between you and the other actors.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, give me a sample of how long it takes for you to get down a few lines of copy in one of your scripts.
I would say maybe up to an hour for a scene. By the second time we rehearse a scene, it's memorized here. So not too long.
Absolutely. Now, Harrison, you've been involved with ALT since 2009. Tell us a little bit about the Academy and, some of the qualifications that go into if somebody wants to enroll.
Sure, yeah. The Academy's been around for over 30 years now, and we have classes in singing, acting, dance. Sometimes we have costume classes, technical classes for people that want to work behind the scenes. But there's no qualifications required, really. I mean, one of the best ways to get introduced to the world of theater, I think, is actually our summer camps that are coming up. We're announcing that schedule this week, and it's a 1 or 2 week opportunity to see what it's like to mount a smaller scale production, what it's like to act in a show or dance and sing in a show, even to do the technical aspects of a show. So there's classes start at like age 3 for dancers, age 5 for kids who want to do theater. So if you think your kid might even have the slightest bit of the theater bug, I think one of those camps is for sure the best way to get them started.
Absolutely. Now, Alessandro, first day of production is tomorrow. What are you looking forward to the most?
Just to be able to share the story with our audience, and tomorrow will be most of our families out there, and all the theater people, so I'm hoping for a huge reaction.
All right, Harrison, Alessandro, thank you all so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. And for more information, you know where you could go, myhighplains.com. Kaylee, I will go ahead and toss it over back to you.
Bro, thank you so much.